Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. It is a overcast day, early in the morning. And so today I wanted to show you our red sugarcane here. We are basically growing this sugarcane in a container, as most of you have know, and now it's been about 6 months since it's been a 20-gallon grow bag. What I did not know about sugarcane, as you can see, that it put out new shoots as it grows. And one of the things that I have seen a lot of individuals who grow sugarcane, they basically always have one stalk, planted right next to each other. So I was trying to do research and learn a little bit more about sugarcane as much as I can. And there's not that much research on sugarcane on how to really process it the right way in grow bags or in containers. One has really taught it in full depth. Okay, not that many people. So one of the things that I do know is that sugarcane is a heavy feeder when it comes to nitrogen. Nitrogen is very important because if you did not know, sugarcane is actually a grass. It's related to the grass family. That's why you see that it has these type of leaves. Okay, don't mind the sunburn, but that's normal. Okay, when you live in a hot climate. But it is a grass type species, and also with the leaves itself, it basically, this is why I have long sleeve shirt on, and I have my gloves, because the leaves can potentially cut you. So be very careful, even though we're in the summer. And so it is always good to do a little maintenance. Now, what I have learned from another YouTuber is that you should always remove the dead leaves. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm also going to remove some of the nodules that are grown here. Okay? And as we're doing our fall cleanup, I'm going to use those dead leaves as mulch for our fall and winter growing season. Alright? So that's what we're going to do. And also, it's always good to add compost. Keep filling the soil up every time you clean your sugar cane. You want to feed it as much as possible. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. So as you can see, we did a time lapse so that we can just go quick and remove some of those sugarcane that we did not want. And we also removed the dead leaves, okay? And I'm going to show you what I mean by dead leaves in a couple of minutes here. However, I want to show you a little close-up of how it looks now, okay? And this is how it looks, okay? Every time you remove the dead leaves off your sugarcane, this is what happens. It starts to develop hardwood, or it will look like bamboo in a sense. Okay, guys. So we also remove. You can see some of the cuts here. We remove some of the sugarcane. Okay, so I'm gonna come around and actually show you the opposite side here. Okay, so bear with me. So imagine you all had a dead leaf. Okay, and this is what your dead leaf would look like, most likely. Probably a little bit cleaner than this. And then right here is where you want to basically pull back, okay? Right here. And you actually could strip it, okay? Now, I don't have no glove on. I should be able to strip it off like this, all right? And the more you strip off, the better. I'm doing this with one hand, so you got to bear with me. And usually it'll come off, all right? So this right here is, dead here. So what I'll do is pull this off. It should be very easy to pull off, all right? And you can tell Okay, like this. It's nice. My hands got wet, so it's watery. Okay, so it's basically easy to come off, and like so. Okay, it shouldn't be hard. That if it's hard for you to pull off, I mean it's not a dead leaf. That means that it wasn't time for that leaf to come off. So usually you would get a dead, you would know the difference, okay? It'll be easy to pull. This one is not, right here, it's not dead, all right? The one I pulled off, I actually put off two that were, one was completely dead and the other one wasn't, but see, this one was completely dead, all right? And you'll notice the more you pull off, excuse me, I'm shaking the camera here, you'll see the difference on how the sugarcane will develop and look, okay? As you can see, soil has depleted a little bit, and that's fine. You can add more soil. If you want to clean up and be very neat, you can remove the dead matter there, or you can leave it to compost itself. It's up to you. All right, but this is how we look as we had cleaned up the area a little bit, and then you can also see we have new shoots coming right here. This one, and then like one that's right there. That's the new shoot. All right, so there you go, guys. This is an update on our sugarcane after 6 months. Here is some of the old sugarcane there, and I want to show you something else in a second. Be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you just saw us clean up our sugarcane, and now you're going to see what we did right and what we did wrong. So what we did wrong basically is remove it without the root, some of the sugar cane. However, though that was a mistake, let me find it. Here it is. It fell, y'all. Excuse me. Though it was a mistake, we still can root this. Okay, now in normal circumstances, guys, you would, after you harvest your sugar cane, when it's mature after a year, guys, you will basically take those nodules and you'll cut them in half, right? This is an immature cane, okay? This is not a mature cane when you would take the nubs and put them into some soil and let them root and etc. No, this is very mature. This is an experiment that I am going to do for you guys. Now, what you want to do, because this has roots, okay, you can tell, right? Because it has roots, you can take a little jug of water and put it in this little container here. But again, guys, let me show you. This is the correct way. See this stem here? This is a whole sugarcane here, and it has the roots. All right. And so what you can do for your next growing season. So say you do growing sugarcane now, and you want to do something like this. You want to clean up your sugarcane that's in a container. I'm going to say this. You can take this, okay, 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you want to do. And because we're in the fall, going to the fall season a little bit quicker than usual, you want to go ahead and remove this, okay, and put this in a jar of water. If it's short, if it's long, you might have to use a 5-gallon bucket or something like that, something that's deep enough so you can root these. Put them in some water and let the roots develop, okay, even stronger. And then just let it sit in on your garage or in a place where you know your children's not gonna get to it, or whatever, your animals, and just let it sit in water. I would say change the water, you know, every couple of days or weeks if you have to, if it have a smell to it, okay? But allow it to root, and then once that time it's time to go ahead and plant your sugarcane, you'll have new sugarcane starts. And so this was done, you know, for a necessary reason for me to clean up, and so I can have easy access to, you know, remove the dead leaves off the sugarcane, so it can mature a little bit faster and develop properly like other growers are growing sugarcane. And also it was done by mistake, guys. So this is an experiment for me. I'm not going to tell you that this is the right way to clean up your sugarcane or it's the wrong way to do it, because I don't know. I am a rookie, a new sugarcane grower. And so I'm learning, okay? So this is just gonna be my method of doing it. And then I'm gonna show you how to remove the leaves, okay? So basically, if this was the discolored green leaf and you see like dead leaves, like it's brown, like, you know, pale color, like it's, you know, done for the season, right? What you do is you'll take your sugarcane, okay? You'll look at your sugarcane, and look at it real good, okay, to make sure that it's actually a dead leaf, right? Because you can tell by the tips, okay, by the tips. And you just act like you're shucking corn, right? That's how you're gonna do it. And you're gonna remove those parts of that sugarcane and what you're going of that leaf. And what you're gonna see is you're gonna see lines develop like this. You can't really see in the camera because there's no justice, but you can see like right here, my fingers right there, and you're gonna see markings start to develop like this. And as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you're gonna see it's gonna look like a bamboo shoot. To remember, a sugarcane is almost, it's grass. It's basically a cultivar of grass, and grass family and bamboo family. And so you're gonna start to see it looks like a hard bamboo, but it's sugarcane. Remember that. You're not growing bamboo, but it has those type of genetics of both. So this is our little experiment, okay? Now, how you feed sugarcane basically is compost, number one. Number two is a high nitrogen source, and that is fish fertilizer, okay? Here it is, y'all, that 511, okay, that we use. Doesn't matter what type of fish fertilizer you use, as long as it has a high nitrogen source. You can also have it, fish fertilizer mixed in your, mixed with molasses and kelp. That's fine, it doesn't matter. As long as it has a high nitrogen source, that's what sugarcane needs, all right, to be able to grow properly, along with compost. You can also amend it with earthworm castings, and you also can use it probably even a balanced fertilizer granular feed if you wanted to. I'm not sure about that part, but I know fish fertilizer is key, earthworm casting tea is key, compost tea is key. So those are the things I would suggest to you when growing sugarcane. I'm NJCaliGardener, and what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to see what happens with this sugarcane right here, and also the one that broke off. Until next time, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.